Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Zero 2. Last time we began our mad dash through the inner halls of Neo Arcadia in pursuit of our missing Overseer, a chase we will soon be continuing. Whereas last time our adventures took us through a generic Neo Arcadian temple, this time the temple's gonna have a theme, the Fire Temple. Thankfully, our color's naturally red, which means we don't have to bother donning any tunics. I'll be seeing you there. Neither Seal nor the operators especially feel like chiming in at this point in the game, which means we get to go straight into the missions. Now then, the Temple of Fire doesn't really resemble a traditional temple. Instead, it mostly resembles a previous stage, Phoenix Minyan's power room, in that it brings back the telebombs and their pair-destructible walls. Unfortunately, it's not nearly as fun here, because it is mostly focused on blocking your path instead of hiding fun goodies and extra areas for you to explore. First section isn't nearly as bad as this one, because the first section lets you do some rather fun jumps, assuming you angle them nicely, and the angles aren't all that hard, but here they're just roadblocks with a whole bunch of really annoying placements like this one. The 10,000 really helps because you're able to direct it almost nearly upwards, but otherwise you have to awkwardly jump in between all these bombs over lava pits, and it's just not fun, and it's overly difficult, and I don't like it. It's about the gist of it. Thankfully it doesn't last all that long. However, keep in mind that nowhere in this stage does it give you a save point, and it's rather easy to die on one of those lava pits or another one coming up, which means that the Fire Temple isn't exactly the most friendly of stages. The level also brings back the crumbling platforms from Fafnir's stage, which would make this the quintessential fire level, but honestly I kinda prefer the other two more than this one. That's not to say that the stage doesn't get its own special something though. No, the Temple of Fire is home to the nice, cliché and overdone rising lava segment. Mega Man games have had this a couple times, however this particular instance isn't too much trouble, and is relatively short and painless. However, keep in mind that if you manage to let one of those blocks fall without continuing your upwards ascent, you will oftentimes find yourself unable to continue and have to go back to the start of the mission. The boss for the Temple of Fire is fittingly Fafnir, however, he's looking a little more bulked out than before. Now, the form does give him an additional health bar, however far more interesting are the 4 dragon heads he's brought to the fight. Each of them has their own health bar and attacks, like this, his EX skill Fire Wave, and they're each fully destructible on their own. Destroying them will disable certain moves depending on which ones you've done, and certain moves, like this one, will be far less powerful because only one cannon will be firing instead of all 4. Once you take out all of them, he'll go into this incredibly simple pattern, at which point you just have to attack him at your leisure. He's constantly moving to the left, much like Mega Scorpio did in the intro stage, which makes dodging a few of his attacks a bit of a pain, but overall he's not all that difficult. He can be rather hard to hit, though, because his head's sequestered far enough back that he's really only susceptible to charge shots, and because his 4 dragon cannons like to block your buster shots. No EX skills anymore, which makes me sad, but we at least still get our ranking categories to look at. And so we've managed to take out Fafnir for a second time. Gotta start questioning his loyalties at this point, seeing as that's twice now He's attempted to stop us from recapturing El Paizo, in so doing, putting Neo Arcadia in jeopardy. Gonna switch to the energy form here to show it off one more time. It's been a while. For the record, that thing he transformed into was known as a arm phenomenon, and was first seen in the final boss of Zero 1, in which Copy X transformed into a large winged angel form. That's gonna be the end of this part. I'll be seeing you next time. Thanks for watching.